In this video, we're going to be finding the volume of this triangular prism. I want you to start by trying to recall the formula for any prism. I hope that you realize that the formula for the volume of a prism is always you find the area of the base and multiply it by the height. The next step is to figure out which shape is the base. Remember, in a prism there are two bases. They are parallel and congruent. And the two faces that are congruent and parallel in this prism are the triangles. The triangles are parallel, meaning they never intersect, and they are also congruent, meaning the exact same size and shape. So since we figured out that this was a triangle for the base, we need to fill in the formula for the area of a triangle. In the next step, we need to determine the base and the height. So let's look over here at our drawings. We could look at this triangle. We could also examine this triangle. What's confusing about this problem is that they give you more edges and lengths than what you need. So you have to determine what values are important, what you actually need to use in this problem. When I look at this triangle face, I see that the 7 and the 8 are not the base and the height because they're not connected by a 90-degree angle. That angle looks like it's less than 90 degrees. I'm not sure what that angle is because, I'm not allowed to assume what the angle is. But I would know that if it's the base and the height, they'd be separated by a 90-degree angle. My big clue here in this triangle is that I have a 90-degree angle symbol here. And by definition, the height has to be separated from the base by 90 degrees. So since these are perpendicular, separated by 90 degrees, or at a 90-degree angle, I know that the base is 9 and the height is 6. Those are the values that I need. 9 times 6 gives us 54, a product of 54, and then 54 divided by 2 is 27. Now I need to find the capital H height. We already found the lowercase h height, which was just the height of the triangle. The capital H height is the height of the entire prism. You could also define this as the distance between the two bases. So this would be the distance between the two triangle faces. And the distance between the two bases is 10 kilometers. So I fill in 10 for the height of the entire prism. And my final answer for the volume of the prism is 270 kilometers cubed. Remember when you're completing your work on GoFormative that this unit has a power of 3 because the units for volume are cubic units. Look up here. This represents 1 cubic kilometer. So we're saying that the volume of this prism, we're saying that 270 of these 1 cubic kilometer cubes would fit inside of this triangular prism because we're measuring the amount of space a 3D figure takes up or fills.